All right? So sales is the highest paid profession in the world. Some people don't want to look at it this way, but I want to give you some people. Barack Obama, like him or not, he is America's #1 salesperson. Sometimes he answers questions and we don't know what he said, but he sounds good, right? Right? So watch this. Every time that McCain got asked a question during the debate, he seemed angry and he always had that face, right? So every time they asked him a question, they'd say, what are your views on abortion? And he'd just look mad, right? So people aren't sure what he said, but they know that they didn't want to hear what he said. Now, Barack Obama has a kind of a whimsical, kind of a poetic way he talks, and so he's able to get people excited, you know? He's able to get people going. So what is he, I mean, look at his resume. Think about it real quick. Think about his resume, you know? Think about McCain's resume. Think about his candidates. We're going to ultimately vote for the one that looks the best, sounds the best, and the one we like to hear talk the most. Fair or not, doesn't matter. That's how it works. So sales is a huge thing. The second thing, you got Joel Osteen. I got a chance to see him, and it's phenomenal the stuff he does. But again, he's convincing people to take action on behalf of the gospel, right? He's persuading people. It's persuasion is what we're learning. So whether you're selling the gospel or whether you're selling your business, you have to convince people to take action, right? Think about that. You have to convince people to take action. And I'll tell you this, if you're a person that's not likable and you can't influence people, you cannot convince people to join the Christ team, right? But if people like you and they see Christ in you and you're likable and you can persuade people, why didn't Christ talk in parables? Why did he just tell people, dude, you will burn in hell if you don't switch to my team? Why did he just use that method? Some of us use that sales method though, right? We're like, if you don't use my service, you're going to probably have bad insurance. You know, if you don't book my DJ service, you're probably going to have a bad wedding. And so it's like the fear technique. What if Christ used that method? So, guys, if you don't switch over, you're going to burn in hell. What do you think? You know what I mean? It doesn't work, okay? So you have to learn how to influence people. Then you have Oprah Winfrey. Again, a lady who could just persuade people to take action. Her book club. I mean, how many of you would have loved to have been in her book club, right? She just talks about your book and boom, there's 100,000 copies sold. Persuasion. And the final was Steve Jobs, just passed away. Same thing. He could tell the world a transformative story and tell them why we would want to switch over to his computer that wouldn't run any of the applications that we have.
ManUp Entrepreneurship Boot Camps. Have you ever dreamed of starting your own business? Have you ever dreamed of taking your business to the next level? Have you ever wondered why some people are so much more successful than others? Are they smarter than you, or do they just know the secrets? Why do some people work all the time to produce very little income, while others work very little and make so much? Are some people just consistently lucky, or do they have a game plan to achieve their goals? Why do some websites come up higher in Google search results than others? Why can some companies sell and others cannot? How could some people make so much money in real estate amidst a recession that finds most people losing money? How do some people build a brand that the public will love? How do some people earn a huge income while still having the time freedom to enjoy the fruits of their efforts? How do some people stay motivated to not settle for mediocrity? The answers to all these questions and more is only one conference away. ManUp Entrepreneurship Boot Camps. ManUp. Come with a dream. Leave with a game plan. ManUp. Learn the specific action steps needed to make a big business possible. ManUp. Real entrepreneurs. Real success. Real game plans. ManUp. Featuring award-winning entrepreneurs sharing their secrets, tips, and game plans like never before. ManUp. The time will never be just right. You must act now. ManUp. Coming to a city near you. www.manupbootcamps.com. Click it to buy your ticket.